is going to own Warner Brothers, and why are all the media companies fighting? Here's what you need to know. On Friday, December 5th, Netflix announced that it would be acquiring Warner Brothers in a deal worth $82.7 billion. That made them the winners of a bidding war that kicked off in September, when Paramount just out of nowhere went, "Hey, Warner Brothers, mind if I buy you?" But Paramount's not quitting just yet. On Monday, December 8th, Paramount launched its own hostile takeover bid of Warner Brothers with an offer worth $108.4 billion. What's going on? Why is everyone going after Warner Brothers, and how is this going to impact TV and film going forward? Let's break it down. Think of the entertainment landscape as an ocean ecosystem. We've got two sharks, Netflix and Paramount, fighting over a juicy Warner Brothers octopus with a bunch of different tentacles. Warner Brothers Pictures, Warner Brothers TV, HBO, HBO Max, franchises like Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Looney Tunes, DC, the Monsterverse, recent movie hits like Sinners, Dune, and Barbie, beloved classics like Casablanca, Singin' in the Rain, Streetcar Named Desire. Whichever shark snaps up Warner Brothers gets all of that, and future productions. As of now, the winning shark is still Netflix, and that deal is a shock to the system for the entertainment industry. This is a streaming service buying a storied legacy media brand, and that creates a lot of uncertainty about film and TV going forward. What will streaming and theatrical releases look like? What will happen to HBO and HBO Max? Right now, nothing. The US SEC still needs to approve the deal, and Netflix expects that the acquisition will take 12 to 18 months to go through. During that time, Warner Bros. Discovery will be spinning off its global networks division, including CNN, TNT, and the Discovery Channel, into a new publicly traded company. Netflix also confirmed in an email to subscribers that nothing is changing today. Both streaming services will continue to operate separately. However, after the merger, I'd guess Netflix HBO Max streaming bundles would be pretty likely, in the same vein as Disney+, Hulu, and ESPN bundles. And how about the movie-going experience? After all, Netflix is a streaming service first, it doesn't prioritize theatrical releases. Could we be limited to watching the next Dune or Superman on teeny little screens? Again, not yet. Warner Brothers has contracts to release films theatrically until 2029, and the SEC filing for the deal says that Netflix expects to maintain Warner Brothers' current operations and build on its strengths, including theatrical releases for films. So, no streaming jail for Dune. That being said, theatrical release windows could get shorter under Netflix, similar to Netflix's limited releases of its own films. Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos has spoken about long exclusive windows in theaters not being consumer-friendly, and that over time, the windows will evolve to be much more consumer-friendly to be able to meet the audience where they are quicker. The future of theatrical releases is a big source of anxiety for Hollywood. A group of industry A-listers is reportedly lobbying Congress about the deal. Hollywood unions are also expressing their worries. The Directors Guild of America says the deal raises significant concerns, while the Writers Guild of America says this merger must be blocked. According to the WGA, the merger will result in fewer jobs, worse conditions for workers in the entertainment industry, and less volume and diversity in titles released. Aside from the streaming-specific angle, these concerns also apply to the idea of a Paramount-Warner Brothers merger as well. Paramount already underwent a merger of its own this year, joining with Skydance Media. Sidebar, that's the merger Stephen Colbert criticized on The Late Show 3 days before the series got canceled. Donald Trump sued CBS over a 60 Minutes interview with Kamala Harris, and Paramount settled with him for $16 million. Colbert called the settlement a big fat bribe so that Trump's administration would approve the merger. CBS then called the cancellation a purely financial decision.
Now, I believe this kind of complicated financial settlement with a sitting government official has a technical name in legal circles. It's big fat bribe.
Paramount Skydance laid off 2,000 employees following its merger, echoing the layoffs of the 2022 Warner Media Discovery merger and the 2019 Disney 21st Century Fox acquisition. In the end, these transactions are tales as old as time, and they're always about the money and never about the actual art on the line. Warner Bros. Discovery is actually the perfect case study. Following the 2022 merger, Warner Bros. Discovery canceled completed films and TV shows. Batgirl never saw the light of day. That's a full-on superhero movie. Coyote vs. Acme got shelved. Thankfully, it was acquired by Ketchup Entertainment this year, but Warner Bros. Canceling a Looney Tunes movie? The Looney Tunes are Warner Bros. Westworld got yanked from HBO Max. Do you know how crazy that is? That was a 9 p.m. tentpole HBO show, and now it's just gone from their library. The point is, Warner Brothers, like so many other media companies, has a vast and incredible catalog of titles. Ideally, whoever wins this bidding war will be the company that's best equipped to respect these films and shows and shepherd them for new and returning audiences. But given the history of similar mergers and given Netflix and Paramount's recent track record, I'm not sure I'm holding my breath.